That was too bright for my eyeballs. Good morning, you guys. Leland is in the house. Gone Girl Goods. Hello, my love. How are we? PCal's Bills, Biz, welcome in. Lori, Pamela. What's going on, my friend? Happy to see you. Dizzy, Dizzy, Dizzy. Oi, oi, oi. Diz, you're first one in today. First one in, Dizzy. Junkie Punky! Oh my gosh, you guys. Junkie Punky is so wonderful. If you don't follow her, you're crazy. She's got the coolest stuff. She's so fun. She like does her show in roller skates. She does like art upcycling and stuff too. Like she's really cool. So you guys got to follow her. Trish, welcome in. Good morning, you guys. It is going to be, I predict it's going to be an awesome week for all of us and of course for resellers because it is almost the first of the month, which means, oh, we've got a squirrel. Honey, Francois out front. Oh, Francois. So we call all squirrels. Let's see if I can get you guys. Let's see if you'll be able to see him. Can anybody see him? There he is. You got to look kind of close. He's right there. Let me get the shade up a little bit. See if you can see him. Where did he go? Francois! Francois! There he is. There's his tail. Do you guys see him behind the tree? Look at his little tail sticking out. So all squirrels at our house are called Francois. Anything that crawls around lizard-wise are called Charlestons. Cats are either Garfields or Fat Mikes. And cockroaches are just Justin. He's so cute. Well, you know it's gonna be a good week when you're starting off the stream with a squirrel. That's what I'm talking about. B, what's up, Vintage Toys Express? B, how was your show? I know, so cute. I got a squirrel too on top of it because that's just what I do. I squirrel and then I squirrel. I squirrel and then I squirrel. Okay, so it's gonna be an awesome week. It's gonna be an awesome day. It's gonna be amazing. We've got our sponsored giveaway today is brought to us by our amazing friend Shopping Cheryl, Auntie Cheryl, as the kids would say. And if somebody wouldn't mind just tagging Shopping Cheryl in this for me, that would be incredible. It's all one word. Shopping Cheryl has donated $5 so that we can do a giveaway today. So we're going to go ahead and do that in a little bit. If someone wouldn't mind tagging her, that would be amazing. Lego and Life Advice. Welcome in, you guys. Happy to see you. Yeah, so I'm going to be giving away a $5 Amazon gift card today. And then I'm also going to be giving away a face wrap. I just did one of these this weekend, and my skin, look at that. Look at how shiny it looks. My skin looks so good. We did a little self-care this weekend. So I'm going to be giving away one of these. This is the one that I just did, and it's so amazing. So really excited about that. We're going to do that today. So we'll have two giveaways. We've got sponsored giveaways that are going to be going up again here. Now, here's what I do with my sponsored giveaways. When you guys do a sponsored giveaway, thank you, Secondhand Serotonin. When you guys do a sponsored giveaway, not only do we talk about you that day and shout you out, but we also put you up on the board and you get up there for like an entire week. So we focus on getting you sponsor, or we focus on getting you bookmarks. We focus on getting you followers. We focus on you. We talk about, we go over, we read your profile. We don't make any money off of doing this. It's just so that we can give back to the community for you guys. And then we do that gift card sponsorship. We do one of those for the whole week. So we put them available on Mondays, and then they're not available till the next week because we only put enough up so that we can do it for the week. So I'm gonna pin that. Lucky already found it. Lucky already found it in the buy it now. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna pin this. Now we only have 4 of these left, you guys. So, and it's first come, first serve. So that means Leland, you're gonna be the one that we do tomorrow. Gone Girl Goods, you'll be the one that we do on Wednesday. Suburbanish, you'll be the one we do on Thursday. That means we got 2 more, you guys. And I know that these have been helping you. Justin and I have gotten so many freaking messages in our Whatnot Messenger thanking us for doing these and doing it the way that we're doing it. Fantastic flips. There's one. That means we got 1 more, you guys. 1 more, and then that is it. And we just charge enough to cover the taxes we got to pay on it and the Whatnot fee, and all the rest of it goes back to you guys. So you guys will get your name on here. You'll get up on the board starting tomorrow, and that'll run on the board all the way till next Monday. So we got one of those left if anyone wants to grab that. And then we've got something very exciting today. So I'm going to show you guys the garage sale haul. I have never I've never gone to a garage sale and literally felt my butthole drop to the pavement when I saw what they have. So we're gonna go over these shirts here in a minute because I got the most epic NASCAR haul that I've ever gotten. Like, it's disgusting, and I need some people to appreciate it. I know y'all will, because you're a lot of you guys are resellers. How many resellers do we have in here today? God's in the house, more. You doing, my friend? Callie girl, welcome in. Yeah, so I came across some shirts that I mean, it was like, I'm telling you, I about barfed. So, and then I'm seeing hearts go in the chat, and we know what that means here. So on our show, if you drop hearts in the chat, that means that anyone that follows you, you'll follow them back. Pinky swear. If you're already following them, go in and bookmark a couple of their shows. So, one of the best tips I can give you guys when it comes to whatnot. So, I used to do social media marketing for a living. I helped companies kind of that were in a rut come up with creative ways to get their businesses to work more. And a lot of that is it's just search engine algorithm based. And so on every app, there is an engagement factor meter basically that you get rated for engagement. And so whatnot is no different. This is the same thing on TikTokies, ID, any of that. So app, it's shown in a couple different ways. So those hearts that you guys are touching the screen down below, those help. Those not only help this show, but they help you look like an engaged person. So number one. Number two, when you follow people back that follow you, Whatnot really, really likes that. So because they want it to be a social interactive kind of platform, and so it's important that you guys follow people back that are following you. The only accounts I don't follow back are ones that look like they could be suspicious. Like, they have no profile picture, there's no information. It could just be like a bot or a dupe account or a holding account. Those are the ones I don't really follow back. Or if somebody, oh my God, Justin, the image. Did you just do the yarg? Oh my God, you guys, Justin just changed the sponsor to giveaway logo. It's perfect. So we got one more of those left, and this will be for the week. We won't have any more till next week, and I know it's helped a lot of you guys. So if anybody else wants to get that last one, that is going to be it. I love you. That's amazing. So on this app, you've got the leaving the hearts, you got following, and then you also have bookmarking shows. So when you go in and bookmark a lot of shows, Whatnot loves that. It makes it look like you're an engaged viewer, especially like if you it doesn't matter if you're going to go to the show or not, just bookmarking it makes a huge difference. Nicole Fu, how the heck are you? So there's that. And then last but not least, one of the things that the Whatnot algorithm really likes, and this goes for new sellers too, is when you raid into someone else's show. Like, let's say at the end of this we'll raid into somebody's show today, right? When you can stay for like 60 seconds, it makes the person's whose show you were in, the person's show you're going into, and your account look good. When you go into a show and you just leave, Whatnot thinks, oh, this is a one hit wonder person. They only like going to this one show. They're not willing to engage outside of the app. So when you get into that next show, if you can leave, a few things down in the chat, even if you can only stay a minute, it really, really, really will help you. And that is coming from someone that understands how this algorithm stuff works, because I literally did it for a living for many, many years. So, okay, so those are a couple tips for you. We're going to do our accountability today as well, where we talk about the shit I got done. And then hopefully it'll inspire you, and then we'll figure out what you did. And hopefully we all got some work done this weekend, or maybe you goofed off, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're going to do the haul. So I'm going to show you guys got what I got. It's not just NASCAR shirts. I got some stuff this weekend that is like disgusting. And I'm really excited to show you guys. Three Jens, what's going on? So we're going to do that. And then we're going to show you guys what sold during the week. We're going to talk about reselling. If you guys have any questions about reselling, and this goes for the Bay, Poshi, Depoppers, or Karime, whoever, whatever questions you got, I'm here to answer. If I don't know the answer to it, I'll just tell you I don't know the answer to it. Hopefully someone in here will know it, or maybe you can find that information out elsewhere. but I don't want to give any bad info. So if I'm not comfortable or I don't know the answer to it, I'll just let you know. So that is what's going on. And then I thought we would try something new too. Lucy, Texas, welcome in. May is here. Welcome to the adventure. One of the other things, once Slow's here, one of the other things I thought that we could try today for fun is broadening our networks. So, how many of you guys get stuck in a rut over here where you feel like you just have either the same people coming to the show, and there's nothing wrong with that? That show loyalty is incredible. That's what you want, right? That's like the ultimate life goal. But it's nice to be able to branch into other people's networks, right? We're all like 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon, I think is what we always say. Which that sounds delicious. I did have some bacon this weekend. Shh, don't tell anybody. So one of the things that we can do to do that is to kind of share in each other's network. So I thought we could do something fun today, and we'll see if you guys like it. If you don't, that's okay, but we'll see if this works. And I thought how cool it would be for each of us to tag one other whatnot seller in the chat. It can be anybody you want. You can go into shares and look at who you got there, or maybe you've gone to somebody's show recently that you really enjoyed. Um, maybe a new seller, maybe a seasoned seller. It can really be anybody. But it's incredible when you can find new people. So the reason that this came to mind, just one more chapter, hey baby. The reason this came to mind was I was in Hustle's show yesterday morning. So I'm going to go ahead and tag him. I can hustle all day. So I was in his show yesterday, and he had new people coming in there that I had never seen before. In fact, some of them were like super seasoned sellers that I had never heard of before. And so it was really cool to be able to meet some new people. I popped into a few of their shows yesterday when I was just sitting around. And so it was really kind of cool to like see some new shows, meet some new friends. I found some new vintage t-shirt sellers that way, which was really cool. I got to, meet, have a couple chats with a couple new people. And so that was just a lot of fun. And so if you guys want to do that, I think that that would be a way for us to broaden our network. So here's what we're going to do. So I did the first one. So I can hustle all day. If you guys touch on his name, click up in following, it'll be up in the corner, and then click on profile shows, and then go in and bookmark a couple of his shows. So does this making sense? So now we're gonna do, so Fantastic Flips put in tall SR. So I'm gonna click on tall SR. I'm gonna click on follow. This is great. This is someone I have not been following. They've got 14,000 items sold. So now I'm gonna click on view profile, and then I'm gonna click on shows, and I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark a couple shows. So it looks like there's one tomorrow, there's one on 10/5. So I've got a couple of those shows bookmarked, and now I can go in and meet some new people in there. One of the best sayings in the world is it's called networking, not net wishing. So if you guys are wanting to get more people at your shows, it's important that you're putting yourself out there to meet new people as well. Let's see. Hessel, we were just talking about you. So we're getting new followers for you. And then we're gonna go over to, so Suburban Bish recommends Wicked Sherry. So everybody touch on Wicked Sherry and then follow. There's another person I wasn't following. And then we're gonna go ahead and go over to view profile. We're gonna go to shows, and it looks like Wicked Sherry's got one on the 17th, the 18th. So there's a new person that I can meet. I can pop into those new shows. I can meet the people that it's in there and really broaden that network. Who else do we got? So if you guys are looking for these people's names, if you scroll back through the comments, you should be able to see them. So you should be able to see I Can Hustle. You should be able to see Tall SR, Wicked Sherry. Lucy Texas recommends My Heart Beads for You. So let's click on that person. Another person I'm not following. So let's follow them, and then over to profile, click on shows, and then save that. Is this making sense what I'm doing, you guys? So I'm broadening my network by doing this. So y'all can do the same thing. Broaden your networks. We've got Lux Finds TX, another person not following. Let's do that. Bookmark some shows. Lucky Leo says EP Threads. These ladies are amazing and hilarious. So let's click on EP Threads. Another one I'm not following, view profile, shows, and let's bookmark a couple shows. So a couple things are happening when you're doing that. You're broadening your network, number one. And number two, you're showing Whatnot that you're an engaged viewer on the app because you're bookmarking, following other people there. So, yeah, Gone Girl Goods is great. Now, this is someone that I think Gone Girl, I think we got introduced to each other on Hustle Show yesterday. I don't think I was following you before that. It was cracking me up all day because Hustle kept saying yesterday morning, he kept saying, what did he say? Like, oh, what is it? I forget. It's like not bad girls, but what is Girls Gone Wild? Like the Girls Gone Wild, Girls Gone Bad. It was really cracking me up yesterday. Meg, so Hustle tagged Meg. So Meg Kleptic is a great friend of ours. She has amazing shows. I have bought, well over 100 pieces from her now, as well. So if you're not following Meg, give her a follow. Gone Girl says Prime Trade. This is an amazing seller. Ben and Low are so much fun. Let's take a look here. This is amazing, you guys. I'm not following any of these people you're recommending. Is anybody else finding some new people? Which is this is so fun. This is great. And there are people that are getting recommended, which is amazing because then there's like a little bit of trust there. So, Bizarre Alpha, welcome in. Welcome in. Junkie Punky is here. Junkie Punky, man, I'm, I talk about her a lot, but if you guys aren't going to her shows, they are so much stinking fun. Rusty Hanger, good morning. Spencer Out West. What a great recommendation. So Meg here recommended Spencer Out West. So let's click on Spencer. I know I'm already following her and I'll bookmark her shows. Click on follow. If you guys like women's clothes and you like really, really quality, super good brands at crazy bottom prices, Spencer is a great person to follow. She probably knows more about women's brand clothing than any other reseller that I personally know. She's just a very, very trustworthy, great resource. So, yeah, Girls Gone Wild. That's what you were talking about yesterday. It was killing me. That's the thing about hustle shows, yo. You get in hustle shows and he brings out the like naughty puppy in you. Y'all know I'm not much of a naughty puppy, but I get in his shows and I just start cutting up. I can't help myself. Mel, happy Monday, baby. Junkie Punky says, what does that do for the user when it shows Whatnot that you're an active user? Yeah, so Junkie Punky, that's a great question. So Whatnot is a social media app that just happens to sell things, right? It's kind of like Depoppers, where they really want you to create a community versus like static stuff, right? And so the more activities that you can do that Whatnot wants you to do, when you guys are over on the TikTok and you see that person that's like, if you're not using the new TikTok feature, you're missing out. You guys see those videos, you know what I'm talking about, right? So apps like you to do certain things. TikTok likes you to do the most recent thing that's coming out. IG likes you to put up the world's most cringe videos ever so that they can get people to comment on it. Whatnot likes you to be engaged. So Whatnot likes you to put hearts. So like right now, if you touch a screen, you do those hearts. It likes that. It likes when you bookmark other people's shows. It likes when you follow people's shows or follow people that follow you back. Anything you can think of that's an engagement feature, it wants you to do that. When you pop into a show, you should be saying something almost right away, even if it's just a heart or a smiley face. It shows that you're an active user and you're just not a passive user. You will always get your algos bumped up. It's like baking your account. So like what are the other things you want to do is before you host a show, you want to go in to like 3 or 4 Whatnot shows, stay for a minute and leave a couple hearts. So just pop in any show, leave a couple hearts, stay for 30 seconds, a minute, pop out of it, go into another show, leave hearts. It's called baking your account. It means you're warming it up. It's like warming the oven up before you put the dish in. Leah Lynn says hustle to resell. Let's take a look. Hustle to resell, another one I'm not following. This is so crazy. And then we're going to go to view profile and then go ahead and bookmark a few of those shows. So many new people. This is amazing, you guys. This is what we want. Decady 23, welcome in. Midwest Vintage, fantastic flips. If I'm going too fast, all you guys got to do is scroll back through the comments and you'll find those people. Another person I'm not following. This is bananas. Um, Looks like Forecast finds. It looks like for some reason, oh, I think it's because you're putting a period after the Elvis to Presley. So just do at Elvis to Presley. Don't put a period after the name, and it should be clickable. Thanks for sharing this out, Lucky. I appreciate that. Eaterist. So our good friends, and it's going to be IDRIYS to God, is such a good friend of ours. He's an amazing human, very kind and thoughtful. I even have a note from him right up there. Just a really great guy, great person to follow. If you like streetwear stuff, if you're into streetwear, which by the way, guys, streetwear, if you're not picking it up to sell, it's the hottest thing right now. Streetwear and like 90s Delia catalog stuff. That's where it's at. Indie sleeves, all of that's really big right now. He's a great person to follow. Yes, this app loves it. This Whatnot is an engagement app. Yeah, and that makes the seller show up in the thread. Exactly. Love. Welcome in, baby. Great to see you. Midwest Sakes, we're gonna follow that one. That's okay. We followed the other person too. No worries. Duckity with the ducks. I love it. Meh, meh, meh. Oh my gosh, there it is. Elvis to Presley. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many people I wasn't following. This is just wonderful. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're dropping some nuggets of info. All right. So now that we've done a little bit of that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this weekend. Now, y'all know I'm coming back from the migraine situation I had. I had a very crazy migraine thing that happened. I was out for almost 2 weeks, and ended up in the ER. It was this big long adventure. So I'm out of the algorithms right now. Whenever you guys start posting, every time you don't post every day, and this goes for the Bay, Kashi, Depop, Mercari. Whenever you're not posting, you get yourself out of the algorithms, right? And so it's really important that you're getting at least one item up every day, right? One item up every day keeps you in the algorithms. Me being out for 2 weeks, man, we are feeling the sting for sure. So over this weekend, now these numbers that I'm sharing with you are not for you to compare yourself. Where comparison is the thief of joy. We are all on a different journey. Justin and I list a lot of items. This is our full time gig. We don't have any little kids, and I'm a workaholic. And so if this isn't you, that's okay. I don't want you to be me. The world already has enough of me. We don't need no more of that, right? And so so these are not for comparison. These are literally just for me as an accountability thing. Good morning, Heathers. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you, Meg. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Real Life says, please bookmark my Goodwill Bins haul show tonight. Guys, I'm gonna mention Real Life. This is a good friend of ours. Great seller, very trustworthy. If you guys can give her a bookmark and some follows, that would be amazing. DJ's here, Amy's here. Great to see you, Katie Bug. Katie, I got your message. I just haven't had a chance to respond yet. So, good morning. I finally decided on a name I can brand. Can I ask your opinion? Let's go. Opinions are like armpits. Everyone has them. They generally stink, but let's lay it on me. So, over this weekend, now we usually sell about 20 items a day. That's kind of our standard right now. Is we do usually have, between all of the apps, not including Whatnot, we usually do about 20 sales a day. I only did 15 over the whole weekend. Now, it is the end of the month. People haven't gotten paid yet. However, I know I'm out of the algorithms. So once we've been consistently posting again for 2 weeks, I'll be back in there. I did get 20 items listed over the weekend, not as many as I like to do. But I had a lot of stuff to do today. I'm playing catch up, guys. I'm still playing catch up from the crazy neck situation. I did create some new schedules, checklists for Justin and I. Every day I am writing these checklists out that I have to do for the day, and they take me so long to do. So I'm being a big girl and doing the computer. And so I worked on that. I made it to over 50 garage sales on Saturday, so that was a lot of fun. I got the audits done for the people that won the eBay audits that I'm going to go in and audit your account. The only one I didn't get done was Mary's, because I think she sent me the incorrect name. However, yeah, so I've got the audit. So I've got Katie's audit already for her. And then I also have, in the 310s, I have their audit as well. So I worked on that. And then I bought a shite load of stuff on Whatnot. Shh, don't tell Justin. Oh my God. I have a life size box coming from JT today. I have like major stuff coming from Hustle. So yeah, we made it to over 50 this weekend. I would have gone to more garage sales, but I spent a lot of time at two of them. So I really only bought at like four of the 50, but the four I got stuff from is amazing. So yeah, it's a big secret, Meg. Shh. OMG, my mountain of whatnot packages on Friday was embarrassing. I feel really bad for the postal person. I feel bad for Hustle that had to ship my stuff yesterday. I bought a ton of Lennox Christmas stuff from him, and it is going to be insane. So no, God, you are not snitching, more. You better not. I just got a huge haul today too. Yeah, gone girl. I opened the front door, couldn't stop laughing. Katie, I'm telling you guys, we're out of control. Yeah, so that's what we worked on. I feel like I did a pretty good job this weekend. We also got our blow up hot tub set back up again. We had gotten it punctured, so we had to buy a new one. And then just did a lot of life stuff. We did laundry, we did work, we did all of that. So, what is one thing that you guys did this weekend that you are super proud of? I want to know one thing that you did this weekend that you're proud of. It can be in work, it can be in life. Let's share in each other's successes today. So put one thing below. Revenant, welcome in. Heather worked her first festival. Heather, how did it go? Congratulations. And Heather, I think I saw your name here. Let me scroll back. Is it Sobry Teas? Sobry Teas. If it's not Sobry Teas, that's how it's gonna read. If you want my honest opinion, that's what it's gonna sound like. If that's what you're going for, great. If that's not what you're going for, then that's what it's gonna read as. We help do construction at our church, Lucy. That's amazing. I love that. That's a given back. That makes me happy. Just one more chapter says spent quality time with the kids. And watch the Big Brother season finale. Don't tell me because I haven't watched it yet. Nobody give me any Big Brother spoilers or I will literally block you. She's insane. I've never blocked anyone in my life. I woke up and went to work. I bet you did. Sobriety teas. Then that's not gonna read, Heather. Baby, that's not gonna read. It's people are gonna think it's sobry teas. So I'd tweak. I would tweak. Yeah, I would tweak that a little bit. Sobrieties. I get where you're going. I get where your brain is. I'm telling you from my perspective, it's gonna look like sobry teas. But that's me. But that's me. Opinions are like armpits. I have them. They stink. I probably did not put deodorant on. Got 5 items listed. Katie, let's freaking go. Oh yeah, and I went to surf show last night. Oh my god! What in the HE double hockey sticks? Who runs a Koji sweater on freaking what up? Who runs black labeled Ralph Lauren, purple labeled Ralph Lauren, Patagonia coming out my bum, carrot, Burberry? What in the hell are you doing? Insanity. Did anybody get anything from his show last night? I got outbid every time. I freaking tried, dude. I was in there. I got outbid like a mofo. I'm like, I cannot spend the mortgage in this show right now, but I wanted all of it. Some of y'all got pieces that you're gonna be able to like immediately flip and get $100 to $200 profits. I sell a lot of the same stuff that Surf sells. I sell more vintage stuff. He sells a little bit more like of the designer, like double RLs and purple labels and stuff. Like he sells a little bit more of that. And I sell a little bit more of the vintage, but we meet in the middle at Ralph Lauren. Him and I both sell a lot of that. I was literally drooling a cashmere vintage blazer polo Ralph Lauren. Excuse me, and go to bed. I could not even with that show. But was welcome in. His and her shop, Chicago, welcome in. Kept my kids and me alive. Fantastic flips next to that. I just can't wait to talk to you about the finale. I know, me too. Heather's, let me think on it. Send me a message of what you're trying to go for and let me think on it. And then maybe we'll even bring it up at the show tomorrow and try to come by tomorrow and we'll try to like, guys, think about what Heather said. Heather, what are you going for? Heather wants to get a new name. Tell us a little bit about what you're going for and hoping to achieve with the name. Had my first Ray Train show, Gone Girl Goods. Yes, you did, baby. Sobrieties. That's better, Katie. With the capital A. or it could be Sobry at ease. You could. Yeah, that could. That could. Big Brother Disclaimer, it's a really good show. Oh my god, don't tell me anything, you guys. I'm dying. I couldn't watch the finale. I can't do commercials. My ADHD is so bad that it's already hard enough for me to sit at a show. In order for me to sit at a show, I literally get into my blow up hot tub and lay on a floaty because then I can't just get up and walk away. Otherwise, what happens is I get up from a show and I walk away and I forget that I'm watching it. It happens 99.9% of the time. I couldn't even tell you the last time I sat and watched an entire show just sitting there. So I have to sit in the hot tub, but I just couldn't sit there through commercials. So um, yeah, I was outbid on everything that might be. Yeah, surf, guys. If you are not following, I mean, you lost your mind if you haven't followed him already. But this is our good friend B Rad, or I call him Surfs. Great person also to follow over on the Insta. So if you're an IG person, he is a great person to follow over there. He also has a YouTube and invaluable information. So much good information. If you're a reseller, you should be taking notes of his stuff that he talks about and taking notes of the brands because he is knock your socks off great. Okay, welcome in. Lucky says, I real world networked with another seller in town that I've been encouraging lately and got some motivation back in my karmic circle. Lucky, I love that you did that. That's incredible. I sell t shirts and supporting sobriety is my mission. All right, guys, we need, oh, I kind of like that with the Z. God, I kind of like that with the Z. Maurice, that's pretty good. Sobrieties. I kind of like that with the Z. And that also makes it feel a little like street style, like a little streetwear, kind of trendy with the Z. I kind of like that. B, did your show not go good this weekend? What happened? What's going on, B? I'm feeling a vibe from you that some like it did like things didn't go well. Is that weird that I'm feeling that from you? I don't know. We're like karmically connected or something. Just one more chapter says I watched at work. I love you. Yeah, lucky me and you were walking away. Yeah, no, he only Gone Girl. He only does shows every once in a great while. So make sure you're following him over on IG, same name, YouTube, same name, because he'll tell you when he's doing a show over there. Look, guys, he doesn't just do like a little pop up show. I mean, this was like I have been to probably 10,000 whatnot shows. I live on this app. I don't even watch it. We don't even have TV. Like I Paramount because it's $12 a year. And then we've got Hulu and something, but we canceled them. So that's gone at the end of this month. So because we just don't watch it very often. I'm here. And one of the things I love about him is that when he does a show, he has the best stuff in a show of any show I've ever been to. It's the highest quality and the craziest brands of anyone of all time. I've never been to a show like the one he had last night. It was ludicrous. It was ludicrous. He was selling like Kermits and all these or carrots and all these different things that I just can't believe he's selling on there. It was absolutely nuts. Yeah, so I tagged him there for you guys. It was okay, like meh. Okay. B, I get that. You know what? Not every show is great. A huge shout out to my son, by the way, you guys. My son did a vintage show pop up clothing, cleared almost $1,000 yesterday. He had a vintage pop up over in Seattle. So super proud of him. If you guys follow me on Insta, you probably got to see him. I try to shout out other sellers over there as well as obviously my own kid. So that's my son there in his cool, amazing Nirvana tee. And that's all. He had so much great stuff, you guys. Amazing. He did almost $1,000. So super, super kudos and claps for my boy. So yeah. You could also capitalize the B. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Lucy. So it's like sobrieties, like kind of breaking it up a little bit so it doesn't look like one thing. That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's good, you guys. Keep going. I know. I know. I'm so proud of him. Great job, Isaiah says just one more chapter. I got to screenshot that. I'm gonna send him that today. So I definitely, so he got his airfare. When he's here, we're gonna run some whatnot shows together. So we'll probably go out sourcing a little bit together and then kind of maybe do some whatnot shows. That'll be in December. But all right. So we're going to go ahead and do our gift card, guys. This is our $5 gift card. This is going to be brought to you by Shopping Cheryl, Auntie Cheryl, as the dogs like to call her. So we're going to go ahead and get that ran here. If someone can get her tag, thank you. Just one more. Brittany Walker walking in here. Great to see you. Thrifty, what's going on? That's my girl, Thrifty ATX girl. I just bought some killer sheets from her. I'm so excited. They're Betsy Johnson. They're striped, kind of like Beetlejuice style, and then they have skulls and roses, which is like literally my life. So super excited on that. I also bought from her a stain stick that I'm really interested in. You guys follow my girl Thrifty ATX girl. I'm gonna mention her in the chat. I don't know if she has any more of these stain sticks left, but she has this specific stain stick that she uses. I saw that she got out like literally. She had like a shirt or it was a dress or something that had like a cream ribbon down the front of it. And she said when she got it from the bins, it was like black. And she just took that stick and did it. And it's like the greatest thing ever. And it looks like one of those like super cheesy, like cheap kind of things. And maybe it even is. You guys can buy one for her from her for like $3. So good over to her. Buy it now. I don't know if you have any more left. I know I got one. I don't know if you have any more, but I'm excited for the witchcraft. So we're gonna go ahead and do our gift card pull, and then we'll do another giveaway here in a little bit, and then we're gonna get to this NASCAR haul. So this is, guys, get up in that givey. This is gonna give you a $5 gift card brought to us by our good friend Shopping Cheryl. Incredible, incredible woman. Really nice friend. The dogs love her. Every time she comes in a show, she buys the dogs a treat. Speaking of that, did anyone buy the dogs a treat and did I miss anything? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna feel terrible. Okay, no, good. I was like, oh no. Yeah, I know. She's got 3 left, you guys. So pop over to her, buy it now and try it out. Thank you, Britt. Okay, so while we've got that going on here, by the way, shout out to my boy JT. This is my new cup. Bought it from his show. I freaking love it. This is a 2002 release. Uh-oh. 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 Oh God, they're rolling in. She's already here. She's already here. She's already here. So shout out to JT. I love my new cup. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. They're already here. Oh my god. Where they be? Where they be? Are we doing lady first today? I guess so. Jack Jack must be outside. All right, Mrs. So we've got some treats here. This is going to be from our good friends. So this is from Uncle B and Uncle God. We've got some little dog treats here for you. Here we go, Mrs. Come here, baby. Come here, ready? Come here. Come here. Is this what you want? Here we go. Good girl. Good girl. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's go shopping and get this girl a treat. Let's go shopping and buy her something sweet. Oh, say thank you. Thank you, Uncle God. Thank you, Uncle B. We love you and we appreciate you. All right, next up here, where's the Jack Jack? Honey, where's Jack Jack? Jack Jack, where you be? Jack Jack? Uh-oh. Hey, honey, where's Jack Jack? Oh, he must be outside. He must be outside doing his business, you guys. He'll be back in a minute here and we'll get him his treats fed. He must be taking care of business outside. I know, call the police, missing puppy. I mean, y'all know Jack is usually sitting right here, so my guess is he must be pooping. Hey, honey. Justin. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Good boy. Were you taking care of business? He was taking care of business, folks. All right. So this is from Uncle God and Uncle B. Here we go. Let's go shopping and get this boy a treat. Let's go shopping and get him something sweet. Okay, gotta pay the tail tax. Say thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you had to make room for the treat. And gotta pay the tail tax. Gotta pay the tail tax. There we go, guys. All right, you guys. Without further ado, we're gonna work on this haul. If you haven't gotten in that Givey yet, get in that Givey. This is gonna be for a $5 Amazon gift card brought to us by our good friend, Miss Shoppin' Cheryl, Auntie Cheryl. Okay, so we got to talk about this garage sale situation. So I I've got two I went to that I really really liked. I got some bread and butter stuff. We may go over that tomorrow, but I got some really really good stuff. Now, while we're talking about this, if you guys have questions about picking stuff up or why I would pick things up or anything like that, make sure that you ask because I am here to help you guys. The whole point of these shows is for you guys to be able to, get more stuff and learn how to buy the correct things to be able to make money. I'll try to refill and put more in my shop. It sounds good, Thrifty. Yeah, Snappy. Kimber! Sold out stain sticks. That's it. I'm really excited for this witch. I couldn't believe that they got that blackness out of that shirt that you had. Track down Tracy. What's going on, baby? Great to see you. Great to see you. Yep. All right. Yeah, you're sold out, babe. I'm really excited about it. Okay. So we're gonna go over these shirts here. We got about 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds to get in that give you guys. This is going to be for our $5 Amazon gift card. And 3, 2, 1, roll it. Oh, someone just got in. Someone just sneaked in. Who's winning today? Brittany Walker! Ooh, 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 ooh. The Walker's in the house. Congratulations, baby. You have gotten a $5 gift card brought to you by our good friend, Shoppin' Cheryl. If you guys haven't had a chance yet, please go ahead and give her a follow and let's pop over to her account here real quick and let's get her tagged. There we go. We're gonna pop over to her account here and see. I don't know if she's got any shows. Does she? Yes, she does. Okay, guys. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. One, I'm going to ask you to follow her. And two, I'm going to ask you to bookmark it. So she's got a show tomorrow. It's at 126. Oh, 127. Let's get her up to at least 140 in bookmarks right now. She was nice enough to donate this. Once you have done that, once you have followed her, and once you have bookmarked that show, go ahead and comment down below or leave an emoji. Let's get her up there. Welcome. My name is Cheryl, short for Shirley. I enjoy making new friends and love shopping. I'm selling pre-loved items. I enjoy sharing the bundling experience. Let me know if you want to bundle. As a federal government employee, I got to work and shop around the world for 32 years. I'm also a military brat. If you come by my show, call out your military base high school. I've lived in Japan a long time and I love all that is Japanese heritage. So when you are a new buyer in my show, I'm going to include one unimori family Japanese dish recipe in your package. That's so cool. My shows are usually Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, I'm off to thrift in San Diego. San Diego. Love you, Cheryl. Thank you, Gone Girl. Oh, that's so crazy. You graduated in Yokota? That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, so thank you so much, Cheryl. All right. So the last garage sale I went to of the day, the beginning of the day started out really great. I've got a fun story for you guys. And then the middle of the day, 40 of the 45 of the sales I went to were literal I call it OPG, overpriced garbage. It's just like ridiculous, they're selling Sheen shirts for $5 and just boots for $60 at a garage sale. It's like, that's not gonna happen. So just stuff like that, and things like that. And so the last one I went to though, I saw it on Craigslist. And it started at like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's at like 11. By 11 o'clock here for garage selling starts to get kind of late. So once you get to that 11 o'clock here in Texas, that's kind of it because it starts to get like really, really, really warm. And so people start kind of packing it up. We usually garage sale until 12 or 1 because I'm relentless and ruthless and I want to pick up the garbage people leave on the curb because I'm a trash pirate. But for the most part, most of it's done by like 11. So I'm rolling up to this garage sale at 10:30. And the crazy part about it was that it said I've got new and package items, stuff for resellers. It said video games. It said collectibles. I'm like, oh, this sale's been this is there's not gonna be anything there. But it was on the way home, so we might as well stop, right? It's hard to hear an opportunity knocking if you're too busy knocking the opportunity. So we decided to stop. And I can't, if I wouldn't have gone to this and I would have missed out on this, it would be insane. So I roll up and I see video games. And so I saw this here. This is the first hub that I saw here. So this is our first hub. So we've got some Wii, some Xbox, some original Xbox. We've got some PSPs, and then we've got some old games. We got Power League. Um, this is an interesting one. Pay no attention to the prices because you know your girl got a bundle. We've got Mortal Kombat 3, Sega Genesis. Some of these I don't even know what they are. Like I've never seen that game before. I don't even know what system that's for. And then a ton of Game Gear games. We got just a ton, there's a ton of them in here. There's Sonic, couple of these that I think are probably like pretty big bangers. Like this is going to be a good one. This is going to be Sonic Labyrinth. That's going to be a good one. So I see this bucket here. How do you find your garage sales to go to? That's a great question, Katie. So a couple different places. So number one place I always look, of course, is my Facebook Marketplace. There isn't a great way to filter on there. So you have to just kind of go to local radius, make your radius kind of small, and they'll usually pop up in there. So number one. Number two, I'm in all the different buy sell trade groups. And then what I do is I'll pop into them. I only look at the photos though. So if you click on photos, you can kind of see how to scroll through all the people's posts. I'll just look for a garage sale photo, click on it, and then I'll look that person's name up in that group, and I can see all of their posts. So I do that. Number two is Craigslist, of course. So that's kind of the biggest for our area. When I was in Washington, not as many people put it in Craigslist. More people put it in Facebook market groups, but it seems to be a little different here. Then I also do the Yard Sailor app. So it's YARD and then SALR. So I do the Yard Sailor app. I do Garage Sale Finder app. That's another really great one as well. And where I live, it's mainly all HOA stuff. And so we have a lot of community sales here. So I write down when the community sales are going to happen. When I go to the community sale, I always say to people, like the first or second person, I'll say, hey, do you guys do these a couple times a year, once a year? They'll say, oh, we do one in June and we do one in October. And then I just write it down. And so I try to get to as many as I can. I always do community sales first because that's like the most bang for my buck. And then of course, anything that has video games, I got to get there like first person as well. So yes. So that is I zoom in on the pictures. Exactly. Yeah, like God said, you can zoom in on the pictures. You can also screenshot pictures of garage sales and then put that in Google Lens, and you can kind of get an idea for how much some of the stuff is worth as well. So I got that one, and then I saw this box as well. So I saw this one and this one. And this one has some great ones. It's got some just mediocre, like it's got like Xbox, ESPN. I mean, that's a nothing game. But I do variant listings when I do on eBay. If you don't know what a variant listing is, you can go and look it up on the YouTubes. Just type in like eBay variant listings. I'm able to get tons of stuff in one listing, and it takes me like seconds to do it. And so I'll be able to list all of these in with their different genres. So it'll be like all PlayStation 2 games, all Xbox games, and that's how we sell our games. So I got some PlayStation 2s. I wouldn't say there's any like wicked bangers in here. Um, it's just kind of a lot of like mediocre stuff. But this and that, plus I got an Xbox that isn't tested, but even if it's not tested, I'll just sell it for parts. I got that. I also got this from her, and I know this is probably like a $30 item. So this is a Viewmaster still in its original box with all of its original paperwork and slides, which is crazy. Look at that thing. Look at how clean that is. I've never seen a Viewmaster in this good a condition. And so that's probably, I'd say, anywhere between $30 to $40 just right there for flipping. And then I got a pair of in there in the other room, some Wonder Woman Converse, very unusual looking Converse. So I paid for all the games and the Viewmaster and the Xbox. She wanted like $200, and I was like, well, that's not gonna happen. And so I was able to talk her down. Now I will probably make between the Xbox, that all of that, I'll probably make with the Game Gears maybe $400. And so I know I'm not spending any more than like $100 max. But I always like to play let's make a deal. So I'm looking at for other stuff and I was like, I gotta think on it. And she's like, and I don't tell people I resell very often at garage sales, but I could tell that she was a reseller. And so I said, low key, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take this stuff and I'm gonna flip it. So I have to make sure that there's enough room for me so that I can cover my mortgage because I'm spending mortgage money right now. I always say that and that kind of like lightens the mood a little bit. And she said, okay. She said, taking that in consideration, I'm sure we can make a deal. Then she says something to me, and my butthole literally drops onto the pavement. And I have no other way to explain this except for I literally felt my entire body fall down. She said, are you also into like all over print NASCAR shirts? Excuse me. Excuse me, am I into all over NASCAR shirts? Am I into all over NASCAR shirts? Of course I am. So here's what she comes out with. This is the first time. Now, mind you, most of these shirts are worth anywhere between $100 to $300. Okay, let's just talk right there. So when you see these, do not pass these up. So the first one we got here is in a large, it's obviously oversized. Look at this. This is a Dale Earnhardt all over. And these are, guys, these are crisp. It's as if it's never been worn. I have sold so much NASCAR stuff and I've never seen anything like this. You guys can screenshot this and go over to Google Images or eBay and see how much these are worth. It's insanity. It's all over print. It also has, it's front and back. It also has the arm size. I mean, this thing is like incredible. One of the tags you're going to see the most, this one's got a little cut in the tag, but doesn't matter, is the Chase. So Chase is a brand that you can pick up. You'll see a lot of NASCAR stuff, vintage NASCAR stuff in that Chase font, and it always sells. Ranks Market, thanks so much for coming in and sharing the live stream. I appreciate that. This one, yeah. So I think this is probably a $200. That was my guess. Yeah, if you guys, I haven't comped this yet. I haven't comped any of these, so I'm not sure. But I was thinking this was around $200. So I got that one there. Then we got this one here. This is probably one of my favorites. And this is the Big Dog. So this is Big Dog. This is on the Chase in an XL go to bed. Amazing. With the back that says stay on the porch, Dale Earnhardt. And it's got like this giant porch at the bottom. 1997 hit right there. And listen to this. Crisp. These are the crispest shirts I've ever seen. Feel free, guys, if anyone wants to screenshot that one. My guess on this one is probably at least 250. I would say this Big Dog is probably a 250 if I had to guess on that one. So we got that one there. Then we got probably my favorite. This is my favorite one, 260. Let's freaking go. So we're going to add this up of what these wind up being, right? Okay. So we got, who's going to keep track? Who's doing numbers? Who's doing numbers? Someone's got to do numbers. So we got 200 for the first one, 260 for the second one. Someone's got to be adding this up. Someone's responsible. I don't know who is, but somebody is. Okay. Next up is my favorite. This Dale Earnhardt is disgusting. 1997. Y'all know he just had a documentary come out, which is like, this is the perfect time to be selling that. And then look at this back. I'm sorry. Double-sided neon crisp. Crazy crisp. This is in an XL. Absolute fire. Absolutely disgusting. My guess on this one is like 290. This has got to be a 290. I would be shocked if it's less than that. So someone needs to screenshot that, give it a quick comp. I have no idea. I have not looked these up. I just saw them and my bum dropped. And so I was like, I don't even care what this lady wants for these. I'm getting them When I tell you guys what I got these for, you're gonna literally die. All right, next up here. So you got that one, and we've done that one. Did anybody get that last one comped? I think it's probably a 290. Would be my guess. I could be wrong, but next one we've got isn't as crazy, but it's still going to sell for disgusting money. This is an XL. This one is Brickyard One Tough Cookie Oreo. So this is a collab one. Oreo collab, America's favorite with the Backyard 400. This is a year 2000 on this one. Um, and so yeah, there are reflected people in his glasses. Are there? I didn't even notice that. Let me see. Oh, there is. Great call. Who called that? Track down Tracy. Was that you, baby? Look at that. That's amazing. There's reflected people in his glasses. I mean, stop it. Stop it right now. Insanity. Insanity. You didn't get it. Oh, Kitten, do you want this last one? I think Kitten's helping us comp. I'm really curious because I have not looked these up yet. So here's this one. I'm gonna hold it here. If you want to screenshot it, if you guys want to screenshot it and take a look at that and see what you there's the front, and then here's the back. Oh, look at all the reflection in those glasses too. Insane. Look at that. Look at the reflection in the glasses. I mean, can't even. Gabriel, shalom to you, my friend. How are you today? So happy to see you. Thanks for popping in. Three Gens is back. Let's see. Where are you finding these sold comps? I'm not finding them that high. So with this kind of stuff, when it comes to vintage stuff like this, trying to find sold comps on it is almost impossible because there's so few of them that it's not like Googling a Nike dry fit t-shirt, right? Where you can kind of see how much it's selling for. You got no idea. So you just got to go by kind of like what everyone has it priced for. And then you kind of go off of that because that's usually going to be kind of what the market is. Now, these here will probably sell on Depop. And Depop's really hard to kind of comp on, but these will probably sell on Depop is where these will sell, most likely, or they'll sell internationally on the Bay. But stuff like this, guys, if you're a vintage seller, sold comps, I don't want to say they're irrelevant because that's not a good thing to say, but it's not, it's more like what is everyone selling it for and what's popular right now. Like Harley Davidson, for instance. Harley Davidson right now, not as big of a seller as a year and a half, 2 years ago, right? So it's kind of like what's popular. And these all over print baggy streetwears, stop. So huge right now. So you got to kind of just take it in consideration. 278 says Kitten. Perfect. I'm so happy you're here, Jens. Okay. The last one was from Etsy. How interesting. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. So this is the next one that we've got. This is our Oreo Kit Cookie one. I'm going to guess this will probably go for 180, maybe. There's a little bit of discoloring on the back. There's a tiny bit of discoloring on the car. I bet 150. I bet at the end of the day, this probably goes for 150, would be my guess on this Oreo one. But feel free, guys, if you want to screenshot it, we're trying to kind of get an idea. That's going to be my guess on this. I could be off on this one because it's a 2000. It's not a 97. It does have the Indianapolis Speedway on it though, which is a huge hit. So that could be a good one. We'll see what happens. Okay. Then we got, guys, we're not done yet. This last one, I'm not showing you yet. This last one, I'm going to get barfs. People, I'm going to get barfs in the chat for this last one because y'all going to die. Y'all going to faint, die, come back to life as a zombie, and then you're going to faint again. All right, so next one we got is another absolute banger. This is a huge all over Dale Earnhardt. 150 on that last one. That's what I was thinking. I know, look at this. Isn't this disgusting? Depop 150, perfect. This is disgusting. This is an absolute fire banger in the crisp white on, I think this is probably an XL. Yeah, on an XL front and back. And what's really important about this one is it has, where did I see it? Wrangler. So see the Wrangler jeans on this. So Wrangler, as we know, Western wear is so hot right now. And it will remain hot through the year. I think we'll probably see that change come after spring. So get your Western stuff sold. But for now, we still got Post Malone. We still got all these people doing these shows. Sorry, my nose is itchy today. My allergies are going crazy. It's so dry out. Anyways, Wrangler right now having that huge Wrangler hit is just run it for a dollar. Can you even imagine? Can you even imagine? If I was one of those t-shirt bros that could like get their stuff to bid up, I would. But and then look at that Wrangler hit there. Okay. Okay. Go to freaking bed. Go to bed right now with that Wrangler. You cannot, low key, that is beyond with the explosion. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that up for our comping. If we've got anyone that wants to screenshot that, go to gym.app for best prices. Thank you, kitten. Thank you. Okay, so that's that one. Now, Maurice is going to faint. I see it at 150. Yeah, I think I can get more than that for that one. I think I can get more in that size with it being white right now. That's where I disagree with the comps. That's going to be over two. I could probably do 250 on that. I think I could get 250 for it. If there's another one for sale right now for too low of a price, I'll just hang on to it for a minute and then I'll put it up for sale when the other one sells. And the keywords, of course. Yeah, kitten. All the keywords. I mean, the keywords is what's going to get it sold. All right. Are we ready? Are you guys ready? Everyone, hold on to your buttholes because they're about to fall out the bottom of your pants. Oh my God, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. All right. While we do this, we're going to go ahead and run our other giveaway because why not? Why the heck? I'm feeling generous today. So we're running a giveaway. You guys are going to get this mask. I just did this mask this weekend. I mean, I know I'm only 29 years old, but I think it looks pretty good. Wink, wink. Everyone's like, how are you 29 if your son is 29? Get in that givey, guys. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? I need drums. I need drums. I need drums in the chat right now. Drum emojis. I ain't showing you nothing until I get 10 people with drum emojis. Just one more chapter's the first one. We got B, Brittany, we got Kitten, Nicole. Come on, I need 5 more. 5 more and I show you something. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I'm going to give you a sneak peek right here. God's got a drum. We need 2 more. 2 more new people that didn't do drums. Katie, 1 more and I show you. All right, ready? Here we go. Drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun. La, la, la. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this. Look at this. It is crisp Looney Tunes 95. Go to bed. Have a seat. Rachel, have a seat. I am telling you right now, I'm already sitting. Look at this. This thing is beyond. I'm going to be asking over 300 for this one. I am going to definitely be asking over 300 for this one. One, it's a really strange year of Looney Tunes. You don't see a lot of 1995s. 2, guaranteed this is a limited edition. 3, the size on this, guys. It is so big. So look at, I'm 5'9". This thing is like a dress on me. It is in impeccable condition. It's literally perfect. This is a perfect, insane. I bet you right now there might be 1 or 2 up for sale. They're probably asking, I'm going to guess like 280. would be my guess. But I'm telling you right now, I think I can get more for it in this size. So we're gonna go real big. $2.99 on eBay, 200 on Grailed. We're going big. We're going big with this. I'm gonna jack my price up on this one because I think that's undersold. I think $2.99 is undersold. JJ's, what's going on? Revenant, thanks for that. All right, so let's add up our shirts. Let's just say 300 on this. 300, 180. So what are we at? Someone's got to do the math. We're 480. I'm going to say 125 because it's standing on this. 125. Tell me someone's adding this. 280, I think we said on that one. We're going to do 250 on this one. And we're going to do 280 on this one. So let me know. What do we got? What are we at? I'm doing great, JJ's. How are you, my friend? Oh, I'll be giving you guys sales updates, of course. Get in that Givey too if you guys have not had a chance to get in that Givey. Make sure you get in there. So, yeah, who we got? $69. No! I need someone with a calculator. Where's our $1,146? $1,146 hairs. Where there's gonna be some fees, right? But we're gonna say, let's say 1,100. After fees, let's take 20% off. Let's go even low. Let's say $800. Let's say I make $800 off of all these shirts in profit. Do you guys know what I paid for them? 100 bucks. 100 bucks for all of these. I also spent $100. I got all the video games. I got all that. We will clear probably $1,200 in profit on all of that garage sale. One garage sale, and I made friends with a lady. So if she gets an oversupply of stuff, she's going to let me know and text me so I can get some more stuff from her. And Givey is running in 3, 2, 1, roll. Claps in the chat for that one. Guys, it's the best. I've never seen shirts like that ever at a garage sale. Absolutely insane. Brittany! Girl! You a winner! You gotta get your ass over to the lottery store and you need to be buying yourself some lottery tickets. What is going on? Nicole, you won double the other day. Brittany won double today. Insane. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. If you sold them for 1,000, I think you'd probably clear 880. Yeah, I always do 20%, right? Because I got paid taxes at the end of the year. I got all the fees and stuff. I just always knock 20% off, and that's kind of what I go on. I know. Good morning, Jarhead. We're just going over our little crazy haul here from the garage sale. Yeah, you paid what for those shirts? I paid $100 for all of them at a garage sale. She wanted 400. She wanted 400, and I got her down to 100 bucks. 100 bucks. I know. Look at Jarhead. This is my favorite one. Guys, if this isn't already on YouTube, this will all be going on YouTube too, so you can look back. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Sorry, Jarhead, it's not in big sexy style or big sexy size, but it is just absolutely insane. RIP. Incredible. So we got that. And then I'm going to show you guys a couple other things I got here. I thought for fun, we'll go ahead and look at those, and then I'm going to let you go for the day. I know we're running a little over today, but I just was so excited about these, I couldn't stop myself. So we're going to do this here. I'm just going to turn you guys, and then we're going to do a little of this action. So here's some of the other stuff that we got there. So I went to this first sale. I saw this on a community sale. I got there early. I didn't get out of my car because it looked like the people were not setting up. And then someone got in line. Another reseller got in line before me. So I was like, dang it. So when the sale opened, the guy said, you got the video games? So the guy got the games I came for, which was 2 NES games. He did give me, I was able to snag this one, which is Lion King. And I'm actually going to run this for fun as a giveaway over on my TikTok. So over on my TikTok, if you're not following me over there yet, I am trying to get to 10,000 followers over there. Once I get to 10,000 followers, I can tag products in my stuff that I use for reselling outside of the TikTok shop. So I don't buy a whole lot of stuff for the TikTok shop. I'm not a TikTok affiliate. I mean, I am, but I don't really do it. But you guys know I tell you guys what I use through Amazon. I just can't tag any of the products over there. So when I get to 10K, I'll be able to. So if you're not following me on the TikTokies yet, please do. But I'm gonna do a giveaway over on the TikTok for this Super Nintendo Lion King game in hopes to be able to gain some new followers over there. Thank you, Jarhead. Mimi's, what's going on? So got that. And then shout out to my boy JT. Thank you so much for the nice message. I love you too. Got some great stuff from him, including my favorite album of all time. So this is my favorite album of all time. I know it's probably controversial, but I am a major NoFX fan. So I wasn't able to get all the video games. The guy was a jerk. Not the guy that was selling it, this other reseller. Please don't be this person. Please do not be this person. So I roll up to this garage sale. The guy gets in line ahead of me, and I'm like, fair enough. I should have gotten out of my car. It just looked like the guy wasn't setting up. And then all of a sudden, he opened the doors and then he was set up. And I was like, okay, lesson learned on that one. Get your ass out of the car and go get in line. Anyways, so this guy's standing in front of me, him and his buddy. They're like those kind of jerky resellers that are like, yeah, we're here. We're like the top dogs. We like know everything kind of people. And why would you want to be like that? A, because that's crappy. But B, you give resellers a bad name. And C, your prices, the person's going to charge you more. I could tell from the photos that this guy used to be, thank you, Gwen. I could tell from these photos that the guy used to be a reseller, right? So he probably just doesn't want to do it anymore. So he's basically liquidating all of his stuff. You can just tell, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, the guy's there before me, and so the guy brings out the video games, and I said, "What kind of games do you have, and what are you charging?" This dude that's in line is like, yeah, I'm here for the games," and I go, "Oh, okay, well, I am too." And then he goes, "Yeah, but I'm a reseller." Literally looked at me and said that, and I was like, "Oh, that's great." Like, why are you saying that? The dude from the garage sale just heard you. You're about to pay double, you dum dum. And so he's standing there. So I'm just sitting there with my little lanyard and my fanny pack, and I'm just kind of waiting. And so the guy comes out with the games, and of course, the guy just grabs the box. I was like, no problem. He was here before me. And then he looks at me and he goes, "Here, you can have these Xbox games." And I was like, "No, I'll pass on them." And he's like, "Well, here, take this one." Hi. And throws me, oh, thank you. It was in that box. Nice. And throws me the in the living room and throws me this game, which great, I'll buy it. Thank you. And then looks at me and goes, "I just want you to know it's because we were here first." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Well, actually, I was in my car, but fair square. I mean, you got in line before me, and that's fine." And then the guy says to the guy that's working the sale, and you could tell the guy that's working the sale knows this guy's a jerk. We've already established it, kids. And so the guy literally looks at me, and we just kind of make that like, oh, this guy's going to be a jerk kind of look at each other, kind of building that rapport with the guy that's selling the stuff. The jerk guy says, "Oh, and did I see that you had some vinyls too?" And the guy goes, "Oh yeah, now this is the other thing I saw that I wanted." And the guy goes, "Oh yeah, we've got vinyls too." So your girl, my ass, just walked to the front. I stood there and literally stood in the dude's garage as he was getting the box of vinyls. He brings the box out. He's carrying the tub, and I literally just took it from him. The guy comes over and starts to try to thumb through, and I put up my hand and I said, because he said to me when he got the box of games, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be buying that whole box." So I looked at him and I put my arm around it and I looked at him. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be buying the whole box." And I just grabbed it and walked my little sweet patootie right on over to my pile. I didn't even look at what was in it. And here's what we got. So I got the following: tons of these pendants. So all of these are like old vintage pendants. These sell really well for me. I've sold a ton of these pendants. I also got these pendants. So we got an old vintage North Dakota. If you guys ever run into any of these and you want to get them flat again, if you take your clothing steamer, don't get it close, but if you take your clothing steamer, it'll stretch back out. Then you can lay it out and put something heavy on it. This has a little bit of like water damage on the back or something, but look at the front of that, just in such crazy good condition. Got that one. Look at this. Spirit of 76 bicentennial. You freaking go. It's just like being girls resellers can be nice to other resellers. I know, right? I need you to come down and roll with you and Justin. We can have some fun. Yeah, we could, Jarhead. Noel. I'm telling you, Spencer! We were just talking about you earlier, my friend. So, got that one. Then I've got this old one. And this is a, what does that say? Saints Village. Got that one. And then look at this Cardinals one. This one's crazy old. Crazy old. Some of them have some staining. I'm not going to try to take that off or anything like that. So you got this one, Ormana Cave, Leesburg, Missouri. Got that one. And then look at this. Boom. Look at that one. Patriots, Rams, Super Bowl 36, 2002. And then last but not least, Steckman Elementary Longhorns. So got that one. So I got all of these crazy, insane pendants. Let me lay them all back out here. And so make sure when you guys are trying to get these pendants straight again, do not use an iron on these. You'll actually take off the old stuff. I know you'll be tempted to do that, but if you just take your steamer and hold it kind of far away and then just take your fingers and kind of do this and then put it under like some heavy books or something like that, unless you're me and you don't have any books, and then you got to find something to put over it, and then you can get them flat again. Best way to ship these is save your paper towel rolls. So like your paper towel holder rolls that you have, and then all you have to do is wrap it around that paper towel thing, and then you can just wrap that all the way down like that. It'll be on a paper towel holder. Then what you do is stuff the paper towel holder thing with like some plastic bags or some paper, whatever you got around the house, so that it's got a little bit of like squeeze, so it doesn't squeeze too much. And then what I do is I saran wrap it, and then I'll put it in like a little, I'll just take some cardboard and basically just kind of wrap it around it. I've shipped a ton of these pendants and I've never had anybody unhappy with doing it that way. So save those paper towel rolls. They quickly realized I could cuss them out in Spanish. I love that. Yeah, track down. So that's how I ship those. I have some ladies up here in Paris I run into all the time, and they will snag stuff out of the container. Yeah, so that happened to me too. There was this older couple, and they were standing over near my pile, and they were like going through the pile, and I was like, "Oh no, no!" I was like, "That's my pile. That's my pile." And the husband, you could tell was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." But the wife was like, "No," and she started like saying stuff in Spanish to me, and I don't speak Spanish. I can get by a little bit, but I took French in school, which was ridiculous because I'm never going to use that except for to eat French fries. Should have taken Spanish. I did take Spanish a little bit, but I mean, I have hard enough time with English. Anyways, long story short, I probably need to learn Spanish. But so she was kind of yelling at me, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'd be like, that's my pile. And she literally looks at me and goes, no. And I was like, yes. I was like, that's my stuff. And I looked at her husband and I was like, that is my stuff. I have bright green hair and neck tattoos. You want to go? And so I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. So I was like, that's my stuff. And then she looked at me and she goes, da, 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 starts yelling at me, and then just like walked away in a huff. And I was like, whoa, things getting crazy at the garage sale today. I'm telling you. All right. Then we also got this kind of cool thing. So you put records in here, vinyls in here so you can flip through, right? Then we got the tub. Then we got the tub. So I have an entire tub to show you here. I know we're running long today. If you guys can't stay, I get it, but I'm just excited about all this, and I have to show y'all. I got to show y'all. Majestic, welcome in. Okay, so we got the following. I don't know what this is. This looks like a Hunger Team. Oh, yeah, it is. Come on, Shake, you can get on the make mod. So we got Aqua Teen Hunger Force. We've got, oh my gosh, the number of times I've seen this. Sea Lab 2021, one of my favorite shows. Then we've got horror film, Jack Frost 2. Snappy, this is going to be the tub for you, my friend. Mapping Princess on Blu-ray, but it's sealed. Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Moments, Priggin, those. Then we got VHS Vintage Nikita. We got Gorky Park, old thriller, crazy little thriller, Gorky Park. We got a vintage VHS South Park Volume 3. Good morning, Majestic. I'm happy to see you. Surf Ninjas Must Die. Great movie. Classic if you haven't seen it. We got a sealed copy of Livewire with Pierce Brosnan. I'm not your Pierce Brosnan. I'm not your Brosnan friend. We got one of the greatest, Clockwork Orange. That if you're younger and you've never seen this and you want to be haunted, that's a great one. The old Stanley Kubrick. We got a copy of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Hellraiser, which is so funny because I've been talking a ton about Hellraiser this week. So we got Hellraiser, this is Bloodline, and then we've got the classic Hellraiser on VHS. Perfect time of year to be selling those. Cecil B. Demented. I love this movie. This is a fave of mine. We got Ginger Snaps 2 on VHS. Oh my God, what does it say on the front of it? Oh my God, there's stickers on the front of it. It says, "No, this movie ruined me with such a crappy sequel to such a good movie. Whoever thought this was a complete jackass? No good, trust me. Couldn't even finish it, Sarah." Okay, this sucks. Not just because it sucks, but because the first was a good movie, and all these shitey sequels make the original suck because it makes something you really like implying to know I have some from Jason. Not as good as the first one, but I still thought it was good. Is it a silly horror movie? What are we all expecting here? So I'm guessing this is something like where you could rent movies and then put reviews on the front of it or something, which is crazy. And then we got a copy of A Time for Drunken Horses. Wow, I don't know what this is, but it is something. It's something. Then we got all these vinyls. I also scored a Fiona Apple book. Lilith Fair just came out with a documentary, and so it's perfect time to be listening that kind of stuff. Okay. Then we've got vinyls. We've got Batman. Crazy, right? Then we've got Superman. Boom. Then we've got another Batman. So crazy. I know, right? Then we've got Prince 1999 with the coolest album cover I've ever seen. This is the one that's got 1999 Little Red Corvette. It's got let's see what else. Lady Cab Driver. This is such a good album. It's got that one. We got, look at this one. Run DMC and a 12-inch. Stop it. Just stop. All of these are on 33s. Then we've got Def Jam Vendetta, Go to Bed. I mean, we got the Highway 287 82 yard sale coming up this weekend. Oh my God, Jarhead. You better get your cash and your fanny pack ready. Then we've got Def Jam recordings. Look at this. Featuring Luda and Nate Dogg. R.I.P. Incredible. Amazing. Then we've got Wyclef. Look at this. The old Whiz Whiz. Look at that. Crazy. We've got this one I'm not familiar with. Does anybody know this one? Big Timers. Big Timers. It's got Big Ballin'. This is Big Ballin' on it. Big Timers, Big Ballin'. Cash Money. All right. Uptown Records. We got Heavy D and the Boys. Look at that. I mean, can you even with that graphics? This has Big Time and More Bounce on it. Oh my God, this is so crazy. Then we've got Violator. Oh, this is so wild. This is so wild, you guys. We got Violator. Oh my God, this is crazy. Then we have, what is this? John Moreland, who I'm not familiar with. I am not familiar with John Moreland. Birdman, Cash Money Millionaires. Got it. And then we have the Seagal Band live in San Francisco. This one's clean too. Lost Mermaid Gifts. Welcome in, baby. We have By Blood. What is this? I don't know. I don't know this either. This is a 1999 By Blood. I don't know if anyone knows this one. Does anybody know what this is? How much for Batman? I have no idea. I haven't guys, I haven't even been through all these yet. I waited until I was with you guys because I haven't gone through any of these. Lumineers, this is a great album. This is an amazing. This has Flowers on Your Hair in it. Such a good album. Florence and the Machine, Lungs, another great album. And then we've got, oh, here we go. Here we go. We got Orville Peck, Pony. This is the beginning of Space Cowboy. So Space Cowboy is an aesthetic. If you guys look up Space Cowboy, just type in Google Space Cowboy aesthetic. You'll see what I mean. Space Cowboy is like taking cowboy and making it like either super blinged out or like kind of futuristic, kind of like avant-garde. Look, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. So this is kind of the beginning of that. This is what, 2019, yeah. So this is kind of the beginning of Space Cowboy. And then last but not least, we got Gilda Radner here. Gilda Radner, such an incredible, amazing artist. Do you guys remember her? What was the name? Rosanna Dana. Remember Rosanna Dana? Insane. Is anybody else old like me and knows who that is? Yep, SNL, baby. You should message me. A husband loves Batman, and I just got to play it for Christmas. Fantastic. Shoot me a message, and if it's something you're interested in, I can put it in my bin, and you can just pick it up. So yeah, if you guys, if there was anything in here that you're like, I need to have that, just shoot me a message, and I'll just put it in my bin, and then you can just buy it on here. Okay, so I got all of that, plus I got, hey, Just, can you bring me one piece? Actually, pause. I'll be right back. Give me just a second, you guys. I'll be right back. So we added up all those shirts. We think it's like around $1,200 for the shirts. Oh, where's that? Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I got a tea set I wanted to show you guys, but I'll just go ahead and put it up like on social media. So if you're not following me over on the TikTokies or the IGs or the white tees, follow me over there. I got a tea set that you all out there, all y'all, all you people that like MCM, all of you that are freaked out and in love with all that, with the things with the mushrooms and all those containers and canisters. I got a set this weekend that literally like stopped my heart. And I don't even usually sell that kind of stuff. So, Cheryl, thank you so much, Cheryl. We ran your gift card today, baby, and we went ahead and got you some bookmarks. Okay. Oh, Auntie Cheryl, it's time. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it. Here we go. Yeah, thank you so much, Cheryl. We love you. Ready? Here we go. Auntie Cheryl, this is for you, baby. Oh my god. It's a Jig. He's ready, Auntie Cheryl. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Let's go shopping and buy this boy a treat. Let's go shopping and get him something sweet. All right, say thank you, Auntie Cheryl. Thank you. And gotta pay the tail tax. Gotta pay the tail tax. All right, lady, you're up, baby girl. You're up. Here we go. We gotta get your treat in here. This is from Auntie Cheryl. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Let's go shopping and get this girl a treat. Let's go shopping and buy her something sweet. All right. Say thank you, Auntie Cheryl. I love you. What a good girl. What a good girl. All right. So, you guys want to know what I got all that stuff for? So, for all the vinyls, all the VHS, an entire tea set, I got like 15 or 20 pieces of vintage clothing and shoes. We got the record flip thing. We got this entire tea set, all of it, $50. Just one more chapter. 50 freaking dollars. $50. It is boom. It is, I mean, it's thousands of dollars worth of, I don't even, like, it's so crazy. Like, it's, I don't even know what those things are. I don't know because I have no, forget about it. I know, go to bed. Incredible. And I got tons of like really interesting Western wear that I've never seen before. We got like military boots, which I sell those like crazy. Jarhead knows people go crazy for those. So I got military boots, vintage stuff. I got a whole bunch I got a jacket that I think is from World War II. It's this super long. I'll have to show you guys. Maybe I'll show you on the stream tomorrow. It's like this really, really long. It might be Vietnam era, but it might be World War II. I'll have to take a look at it. It goes all the way to the ankle. It's crazy. Yeah, the green jungle boots are crazy money. I just sold a pair for 89. I think last week actually. So yeah, we definitely sell those. I'm hating, not really, God. It was just one of those good weekends. What's crazy is this is why it's so important when you're going to sales to go to as many as you can, right? So I have my 3 minute and under rule. I try to get in a sale and out of sale in under 3 minutes because I want to get to as many as I can. So I went to over 50 sales on Saturday. I probably went to like, I don't know, 55, 56 sales, somewhere right in there. I bought stuff at the first one. I bought stuff at the last one. And then I bought stuff at like two other sales. One of them was a bunch of bread and butter. So it's like Bonobos, Ralph Lauren. I got some Karen Scott, like just $20, $20 kind of things. So I got that. And then at one other sale, I got, uh, what was it? I think it was another little lot of clothing. Oh, I got a Jack Skellington blanket for my own self. And then just a little lot of like, I think two shirts. One of them, I got a couple Peter Millars, a couple Travis Matthews, which I really only pick those up now if they're at like garage sales for $1. Um, and then I feel like I got one other really good thing and I can't remember. So I'll have to tell you guys tomorrow. I was so sad I missed my community sale this past weekend. Oh, Katie, that's so sad, baby. Yeah, super banger. Amazing, amazing weekend. Guys, if I missed any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas, if you guys had any questions, I apologize for missing them. You're welcome to ask it again here before we wrap this up. If you guys have not had a chance to get this, is there one more? Is there any more left, or is that it? There's one left, guys. There's one of these sponsored giveaways. So what this does is this buys you a week up on here, and then it also buys you us talking about you literally every day for a week. It's a $5 gift card we give out. We focus on getting you followers. We focus on getting you bookmarks. It's what we do. If you guys don't want to get it today, that's fine. I'll have it available throughout the week. But we only do a few of these every week because I want to really give a chance to kind of honor everybody that's up there. So I know, darn kids and their activities. I know that's tough. I know it's especially hard when your kids are that age where you're like, you got footballs and suckers and ballets and all of that takes up those Saturdays. I know when my son was younger, he always played basketball. And so it was like Saturday was like, I did hair at the time. And so I had to work and then also do basketball. There would not have been any garage sailing in my life at that point, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We have a great week planned. We're going to focus on getting some work done together tomorrow. So I'll probably bring out a couple other little things that we got this last weekend. And then as you can see, I've got just piles of stuff over here to do. And I'm going to get the last of my costumes. So if you guys have any costumes that you are planning on selling, you want to get them listed right now. It takes 2 weeks for you to get fully into a Google algorithm. So make sure you get anything that has anything to do with costumes for Halloween up for sure. Shopping Journal says, I just got to 2K followers. Thanks for your help. You're so welcome, baby. I've almost sold all my costumes. Yeah. This is kind of like, it sounds funny because it's not even October yet, but this is kind of the last of like, get your costumes up before it's too late. Jamie, good to see you. All right. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. The only other thing I wanted to announce, and there's only 17 of y'all in here, so you guys are getting a little exclusive. You should see the mask molds. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we got to get this. This boy's getting up there today. This boy's getting up there today. This little guy. I wanted to get him up this weekend, and I just ran out of time. So he's going up today, non-negotiable for sure. I need to get me a costume this week, part of the Halloween raid trade next week. Yeah, baby. Guys, follow Jarhead. If you guys aren't following Jarhead, you want a high energy show. This dude is like, this guy rocks. I've been selling Halloween themed everything like hotcakes. Yeah. Ditto. Ditto on that. Yep. Okay, so you guys get an exclusive. Does anyone want an exclusive? Comment below if you guys want an exclusive. I have something really kind of exciting. All right, yeah. Okay, so I have my very first, I talked a little bit about this on Hustle Show yesterday, but people I think might have missed it. I have my very first estate clean out. So it's a lady who's got a bunch of her old stuff and then her mom's stuff from when her mom, because her mom's been passed for quite a while now. So it's going to be a lot of stuff from like probably the 50s and 60s, I would say. It's going to be a lot of that stuff, probably like a lot of glass and stuff like that. And so I am going to be doing a whatnot auction. We're going to be auctioning all of it off. I have no idea what's there. Not even a clue. I don't even have one clue of what it's going to be. So I meet up with her on Friday to take a look at what she's got, just so I can kind of get a little bit of an idea of what I want to do. And I think she probably has some good pieces, so I really want to like take the time to kind of check it all out. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do it yet. So I go and I meet up with her on Friday for to see what she's got, because I don't know if it's a small estate or a big estate. I don't know if this is going to take me days to get through. Like, I'm not really sure. So I'm meeting her up on Friday. So what I'm going to do is, and I'll have this up so you guys are able to do this, is I'm going to create a couple shows in my whatnot for this. And they're basically just going to be placeholders. The date's going to be kind of like a to be announced, because I don't know how many days I'm going to need. So I'm just going to make some shows up. And so if you guys want to go in there and bookmark, I'll either get to it today or tomorrow. But if you guys want to go in and start bookmarking stuff, you'll be able to hopefully bookmark that. And it should be fun. I mean, I'm going to try to talk her into pretty much starting everything for $1. And it's going to be fun. No, I haven't told Coop yet. So I'm excited. I was actually just messaging with Jacob day before yesterday. So I gotta send him a message and let them know I'm really, really excited about it. And if this goes well, which I think it will, I think this might be something I kind of want to do. I've been watching a lot of people that have been doing like estate sales stuff like that. And Justin and I came up with a really crazy creative idea. In fact, Jacob and Ashley are the only ones that know about it yet, because I don't want to say anything until I like flesh out the idea. But I think I would love to in the future move into that. So you guys know I loved doing the whatnot auction shows. The issue that I had was it takes so much time to source, right? Sourcing takes so much time that I was having a really hard time balancing sourcing, listing, and doing the whatnot shows and shipping. So it was like all of these components working 7 days a week, working 16-hour days, and still not like financially meeting where I needed to get to, because I wasn't getting as many listings up. Y'all know if this like crazy, and I saw a lot of weird stuff. Like I sell crazy stuff like this, like pharmacopoly, like vintage PhD Monopoly. This is gonna go for $5 on whatnot, but it's a $30 shirt. And so most of my stuff's like that. I sell a lot of this kind of stuff. I sell a lot of weird stuff that's like, expensive or specialty. So the issue I was having was I wasn't having enough time to list the things that I needed to list. And so I have a feeling that if I can do it this way, where I'm able to just kind of roll in, do an auction, ship it, I don't have to buy things ahead of time. I think it would be great because it's the sourcing that takes time. Y'all know, how many of you guys are resellers in here? Hands up or thumbs or any sort of something down below. You guys know sourcing takes the most time. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, everyone in here. So it's a lot of fun, but man, it is time consuming. I get home from sourcing. I don't know about y'all, but I'm exhausted. Like, it takes so much out of you digging through bins and garage sales and church sales and all that you get home and you're just exhausted. If I could eliminate a portion of that, and just basically roll in, do an estate sale or something like that, and then just ship and roll out, I would be stoked. You guys know how hard it is for me to list, only because um, the dyslexia issue is an issue. And I'm listing on the computer now versus my iPad because I can just do things a little bit easier. But I'm, you guys know me. I'm a very honest and transparent person. I struggle with the spelling. I have a hard time with it. My brain, early in the morning and then late at night, it gets really bad at night. Things get jumbled, and the worst part is my numbers jumble. And so when I go to put prices up, I'll transpose, do all sorts of crazy things. And so if I was able to just do auctions primarily, I'd live on Whatnot. I would literally be in this app all day, every day. So I'm hoping to find a way, some of the best business advice I've ever gotten throughout my life is, if the universe is putting an opportunity in your lap, never turn it away. It's hard to hear an opportunity knocking if you're too busy knocking the opportunity. But sometimes you got to figure out a way how to utilize that opportunity to your advantage. And so for me, if I can eliminate the needing to source for Whatnot, because man, if you go out and you source 100 pieces to sell on Whatnot, and you only make a couple $100 and it costs you $100 and it takes you all the time of getting it and all of the stuff, and then shipping and everything on top of it, you're making about $6 an hour. I can't make $6 an hour. I made that flipping burgers in 1993. No, I made 4.10 an hour, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm hoping, guys, cross your fingers for me. And the goal would be, of course, to be able to do these shows for not only customers but for you resellers too. A way for, I know there's a lot of people here that really struggle with getting inventory through the winter time because it's winter and there's no garage sales, and maybe you're in small towns or whatnot. I know that it can be difficult. So this is a great way, because it's warm down here all year. This would be a great way for me to be able to get some stuff to y'all at a good price. The person I'm doing the sale for makes a little bit of money. I make a little bit of money, and then you get stuff to flip as well too. So I'm hoping, I'm crossing fingers that it's going to go well, and we'll just see what we learn, right? Alabama, welcome in, baby. I'm a one-man show right now till the wife retires. I know you guys are working really hard. I know Jarhead is like me. He's a workaholic. I know he's working so hard to be able to bring his wife home. It'll happen. I mean, Justin's home with me now. Like, we really, I mean, we ain't rich. We're living paycheck to paycheck right now. But hey, I'd rather do that and be able to do this together than have him commuting up to a job that he just kind of likes. You know what I mean? Like, life is really short. We switched to computer and it's so much better. Yeah, Britt, I did too. So how I did it before was I used to list on my iPad. But with the neck and the migraines and stuff, I decided to try to switch over to my computer. And now I'm not the fastest typer. So that's my only downside. Like, the iPad was great because I could do talk to text. So I just got to figure out a way to hopefully do that on the computer, because the typing is what slows me down. So for sure. All right, you guys. So thanks for coming in, you guys. Congratulations to Brittany, who pirated both of the giveaways today. She's got a $5 gift card brought to us by our good friend Shop and Sherrill. And then also you're getting a face wrap, baby. So yeah, you woke up a winner today for sure. So Jarhead says we got a plan. Have a great day, guys. Crush it. We're gonna go ahead and pop into a chat. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot too. Did you guys see on my social media? Justin made Nice Comps Halloween stickers, which should be in this week. And you guys should be able to get them there. disgustingly cute. They're disgustingly cute. So those will be available coming up soon. So you guys can add to the little collection for fun. I love collecting y'all stickers too. So I know they're good. You guys, they're so cute. All right. So go ahead and say nice comps crew when we get into this, wherever we go. We're going to go ahead and raid in here. Thanks for coming in, you guys. I love you so much. Thanks for the dog treats and everything. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's take a look and see who we've got here that we have not rated. Let's see. Do we have any friends that are on that we have? Let's do kind of want to do like a new seller here today. I'm feeling like I want to do a new seller. Okay, we're gonna do a new seller, guys. We're gonna go into live bin auctions. They are selling everything. So go ahead and say hello from me. Have a beautiful day, and I love you guys so much. Bye, everybody. Thank you.